From a global, national, sub-national, and indeed perspectives of individuals, corporate and business entities, the year 2014 has posed a lot of challenges. As has become its age-long tradition, the Yoruba Tennis Club closes its activities for the year with a Christmas Eve dance, which also doubles as a gathering to usher in the new year. The year 2014 has been particularly successful for the Brother Babashe Joseph-led executive, which is taking a well-deserved exit after holding the fort most creditably in the last 3 years and leaving the club a lot better than they met it when they came on board. At the 2014 Annual General Meeting AGM of the outgoing executive, their achievements were properly signposted and applauded by every member. Yoruba Tennis Club had earlier set the tone for the Yuletide season with its annual Christmas Carol Night. One event that usually precedes Yoruba Tennis Club's Christmas Eve dance is the induction of new members to join the fold of the club. The yearly get-together of Yoruba Tennis Club provides a veritable avenue for members, their friends and family members to enjoy good music, bond and forge closer relationships in a relaxed atmosphere. On the bandstand was the rejuvenated band of the originator of Miliki music and the composer of all times, Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey MFR. He kept the audience entertained with his vintage oldies, which is spiced up with some lyrics he composed right on the spot. Members of the Yoruba Tennis Club, who turned out mostly in white traditional garbs and caps which have the traditional colors of green and a touch of red, stood out distinctly from the crowd. The arrival of the special guest of honor and vice patron of Yoruba Tennis Club, Governor Babatunde Fashola, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who was ushered in by the chairman and vice chairman of Yoruba Tennis Club, Brother Babashe Joseph and Brother Ayodele Martins, revved up the tempo of the event. In what looked like the first major social function to be attended by Professor Yemi Oshibajo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, APC's vice presidential candidate, after he was announced as the running mate to General Muhammadu Buhari in next year's presidential election, Mr. Akiumi Ambode, APC's governorship candidate for Lagos State, and his running mates, Mrs. Ronti Adebile, were also part of the Yoruba Tennis Club Christmas Eve dance. Former Governor Olagunsoye Oyinlola joined trustees, past chairmen, elders, brethren and sisters of Yoruba Tennis Club at the special gathering. The event proper began with the chairman of Yoruba Tennis Club's welcome remarks. Brother Babashe Joseph, who was delivering his valedictory address to round off his 3 years tour of duty as chairman of the current executive of the club, thanked all members of the outgoing executive for their cooperation and hard work, which has led to the improvement in the level of achievements recorded during their tenure.
At the Yoruba Tennis Club, the year 2014 to date has been another great year. The club now wears a new look, although improvements are ongoing. Again, thanks to our vice patron and all those who have made this possible. Brothers, sisters, and our distinguished guests, as we look forward to a brighter 2015, we must all strive to work harder towards achieving the same.
In Governor Babatunde Fashola's Christmas message, as the vice patron of the Yoruba Tennis Club, he congratulated Lagosians, especially members of the Yoruba Tennis Club, on the occasion of another Christmas celebration. Governor Fashola, who steps down next year after 8 years of two-term tenure as the governor of Lagos State, used the occasion to give a scorecard of his administration since 2007.
In 2007, I don't recall there was any street in Lagos that had a street light on. But our children now go out at night. So we could have come to you with all sorts of excuses that it was not our responsibility. But you have worked with us, you have sacrificed, you have suggested, you have counseled, and we have taken our destiny in our hands to show that in spite of the odds, nothing is impossible when the people of Lagos determine to do it. Once again, I thank you.
Governor Fashola thanked Lagosians for giving him and his colleagues the opportunity to serve. He also thanked his colleagues for their dedication and commitment which has led to the re-engineering of Lagos State as a model and reference point among the Committee of States in Nigeria today.
I am proud because we have worked together to explode many myths. I am proud because Lagos is working despite the naysayers. I look forward to seeing all of you next year. God bless you, and I thank you all for your support and for your prayers. They have been monumental. God bless you all. We're going to leave that there.
In the vote of thanks given by the Vice Chairman of Yoruba Tennis Club, Brother Ayodele Martins, he also congratulated Governor Babatunde Fashola for bequeathing to Lagosians a 21st century compliant state comparable to the best states in the advanced climes of the world. He wished him well in his future endeavors in life.
I'd like to thank Almighty God for making this day possible and making it the successful event that it has been. I'd like to thank our trustees, the chairman of the club, the members of the club, a special guest of honor. We're grateful to each and every one of the members of the governor's entourage.
Thereafter, the club's anthem was rendered by members of the club. The last item on the card at the Yoruba Tennis Club 2014 Christmas Eve dance was a special dance by Governor Fashola, other top shots, the chairman and vice chairman of Yoruba Tennis Club, and other members, as Juju music maestro Chief Ebenezer Obey took center stage. Island Club also held its 2014 Christmas Eve dance on Wednesday, 24th December 2014, with the trustees, past chairman, and other members. Prince Ademola Dada, supported by members of the executive of the club, as hosts of the special event, which is usually given a 7-star treatment by members of the Island Club. The Christmas Eve dance is an occasion when the true essence and meaning of the season to show love and friendship towards one another is practiced. Members, their friends and family members relate freely together in a congenial atmosphere. With caps that bear the royal blue traditional colors of Island Club with the insignia of the peacock, Island Club members' image loomed very large in the horizon. With King Sunny Ade, who is a regular feature at Island Club's Christmas Eve dance party every year, there's no dull moment. The special guest of honor was Governor Babatunde Fashola, who is the patron of the club. The Oniru of Iruland, His Royal Majesty Obaidu Abiodun Oniru, was the royal father of the day. Other special guests included former governors of Lagos State, Admiral Ndubisi Kanu retired, Brigadier General Raji Rasaki retired, and Prince Dr. Olagunsoye Oyinlola. Other special guests included Chairman of Skybank PLC, Mr. Olatunde Ayeni, the Managing Director of Access Bank PLC, Ghana. The program began with the welcome address of the Chairman of Island Club, Prince Ademola Dada. He began by congratulating all mankind for witnessing Christmas, which he called another landmark in human history. Prince Ademola Dada enjoined everyone to endeavor to ensure that peace reigns in their different spheres so that we can make progress. He admonished politicians to be wary of utterances that may inflame passion and plunge the country into needless conflagration as we enter into a crucial election year. Prince Ademola Dada praised Governor Babatunde Fashola for his impressive strides of achievements as he winds down in office after 8 years.
The nature of this bout clearly depicts what he preached. throughout his lifetime, namely peace on earth and goodwill towards the mankind. It is instructive that, irrespective of religious belief, many non-Christians still celebrate Christmas with gusto. Peace on the earth applies to mankind generally. It needs no stressing that it is in our own interest that we live in peace with one another. Without peace, there can be no progress.
Prince Ademola Dada, who delivered his valedictory address, appealed again to members and friends of the Island Club to donate generously to augment funds already generated for the construction of the Island Club car park project, his brainchild, which is born out of the need to provide adequate and befitting parking lot for Lagosians to reduce the traffic congestion in the heart of Lagos, particularly at the Island Club axis.
The multi-story car park now under construction within the premises of the Island Club. It is a project which will bring normalcy to the perpetually chaotic motor traffic situation at Onikon axis. I have to express our sincere gratitude to you, Your Excellency, for your financial support.
The event also featured cultural display, a dance drama, and presentation of plaques and gifts to some deserving dignitaries.
On behalf of the chairman of the Island Club, members of the management committee, and the entire body of members, it's my distinct honor and pleasure to present the award of the Knight Commander of the Order of Peacock to you for distinguished service over a period of years to the club, to the nation, and to humanity. Congratulations and Merry Christmas.
In the goodwill message of Governor Babatunde Fashola, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Grand Commander of the Order of the Peacock, patron of Island Club, which he was delivering as the outgoing Governor of Lagos State, a third-generation member of the Island Club, he extended his warm felicitation and compliments of the season to all Lagosians, especially members of the Island Club. Fashola again thanked Lagosians for giving him the rare opportunity to serve them. He gave credits of the achievements of his government to all his colleagues who bent over doubly backwards, according to him, to ensure that Lagos State attained an attractive height in all facets of life.
We are happy to embrace this challenge because Lagos is working with your support and with your taxes. We have not come to you with excuses that it is opposition that is causing the crime. What did we do? We became inventive, we became determined, and we became unyielding as far as crime fighting and protection of your lives and property was concerned. We have lit up Lagos, pole by pole, street by street, and the work continues.
Governor Fashola equated Lagos State to a mini Nigeria and one of the most complex states in Nigeria. He was particularly proud of his achievements in the area of security. Governor Fashola enjoined everyone to work for peace in the country, especially as 2015 beckons.
Your vote is your power. Do you want to keep what you have built? It is to subject your businesses to an experiment, and it will be subjecting the future of your children to an experiment. Keep the change and the progress that we have built.
Some dignitaries were given special awards and honors of the Island Club for their contribution to the growth and development of the club. The 2014 Christmas Eve dance of Island Club ended with the grand performance of King Sunny Ade. Other special guests and dignitaries took their turns to display their mastery of the Sunny Ade dance steps. See you all in 2015 for another Christmas Eve dance, God willing.